Hello guys, today I will be telling you pros and cons with each mythical fruit. Now they are not perfect because I'm not the best at using each mythical fruit, but I'm quite experienced. If you want to share your pros and cons, then feel free to tell them to me in the comments. Also, if you want to see my latest tier list rankings, go join my Discord server. The link is inside of the description. So anyways, now let's start. Okay, so first fruit we have is obviously Dragon V2. Dragon V2, in my opinion, it is a solid fruit. Let's start with its pros. So, in the base form, you have a really good combo starter. It's used to bait people, basically. You use the move for them to attack you, but that fails because you turn away. So you do like this and then you turn away. Or you can literally just use it directly to combo start because it's an unblockable move. You also have the second skill in your transformation, which is Bolo Frenzy, which is unblockable, and you can start a combo off of it. Those are really good skills. Also, Dragon V2 has amazing hitboxes, especially in the transformation. The combos do insane damage. And yeah, the moves are overall really easy to land and satisfying to use. Okay, now there's not a lot of cons for Dragon V2, but let me just say them briefly. Basically, to land a combo starter, you either have to be close to your opponent, which is the case for the untransformation, but in the transformation, you need to make sure your opponent wastes their Soru. If not, they can jump over your Bolo Frenzy and you won't be able to combo start efficiently. Another combo starter you have is Dragon Twister, but you also have to get close for that and it's interruptible. Also, moves like Beast Bellow has insane end lag, so if you miss it, your opponent is definitely gonna punish you. Okay, now let's talk about Gear 5, Nika, the worst mythical fruit in my opinion. Pros real quick with this fruit. So, the base mode does insane damage. All of the moves do like around or over 100 damage. Like Rock Gun with all the charges does 93 damage. That's crazy. So when you hit a combo on your opponent, their health will drain like crazy. The pros in the mode. So basically, all the moves that you have in your mode can be used to punish your opponent. So this is a punishing fruit. Like once you're transformed, the best thing you're at doing is waiting for your opponent to use a skill for you to be able to land a combo. And second pro, you saw it coming, the combos deal insane damage. Like let me land a combo on this dude real quick. Whoops, I failed the combo. Well, he's all the way over. Okay, let me try to land a combo again real quick. Come here, boy. So you see, I caught him in this wheel of death. You do not want to get hit by this. Now I do this, and then he's gonna be caught in Battlegrounds gun. Then he's probably gonna die. I'm not sure, but let's see. Oh, he rage quit. He just knew he was gonna die. So yeah, the combos do insane damage. And you do not want to get hit by a single move of this transformation because if not, you're cooked. Okay, now it's time for the cons. And there's a lot of cons. Hold on. So, the principal con about this fruit, the main con, is that all the moves are super hard to land. And you can't really land a single move in a decent player unless you punish them. Because either the move is blockable, either you're just never landing it. Cons with the transformation. So same thing with the transformation. The main con is that you only have one good combo starter, which is Rising Bolt. And for this to land properly, you need your opponent to be close to you. Like if you try to snipe with this, I've tried many times. It only happens once in like 100 tries. I'm not capping, bro. It's super hard to land from far. But Yeah, you can't really start a combo with any other move. Some people try to down rocket people and then spinning top them. It worked here because he didn't have the instinct to move, but against decent players, this won't really happen, you know what I mean. Okay guys, next fruit we have is Leopard. So let's start with the pros. Leopard has very good skills because each skill allows you to combo out them. Like I caught this person right here and they're now stuck inside a nice big damaging combo. Let me just show you. After Rising Claw, it's untrue by the way. But as you can see, most of their health is gone after just one move. So that's a really good thing about Leopard. Also, most of the Leopard skills are like unblockable except the Claw Barrage. Another good thing about Leopard is that it has 2 iframe skills and multiple movement skills. Let me just show you your main iframe skill you're gonna use. So while you're doing the Rokugan right here, you are completely like safe from getting hit. Also, the Rising Claw combo right here is another iframe, so that's very good. And if you want to run away, you can literally just untransform and do Predator's Prowl. So you go very fast and it lasts like a very long time. Like I'm still running. Look how long it lasts, bruh. Like I went from all the way over there to over here, so it's very good. Now the thing that's holding back Leopard is that the untransformation is absolute garbage. So your combo starter in the untransformation or base is spiraling kick, and look how small it is. It's super hard to hit, and even when you hit a combo in the base, it really doesn't do that much damage. Also, the range of the moves is terrible. Like I can't even hit a clone from here. Really, your only good move in base is Predator's Prowl to run away or maybe attack someone. Okay, now for Lightning, a fruit with a lot of potential. So for the pros, Lightning does insane damage with each of its moves doing at least or well over 100 damage with all the 4 orbs. Also, most of the skills are insanely easy to land once you have 4 orbs because their hitboxes become huge and the effects are super nice. Okay, so now for the cons. First of all, you need to activate voltages if you want to make your skills somewhat landable against a good player. And the fact you need to do this all the time makes you slower because you need to stop to get your voltages ready, you know what I mean? Also, most of your moves are punishable and make you stuck where you use them, so people can attack you. Another con is that you can't ever land Rygo on a decent player at the game. It does do the most damage out of all the ults in the entire game, but you won't be landing this a lot. Okay, so now we have DarkXQuake, recognized by many as the best fruit, including me. Let's start with its pros. So the reason why I think this is the best fruit is because once you land Nyokurozu, which is insanely easy to land, your opponent is fried. Also, excuse me for doing this on a low level, but I needed a demonstration. You see, once they're caught in this combo, they are cooked and they can't do anything about it. You see, he's dead. Also, the black turret serves as an amazing space controller. So basically, you can pressure your opponent in moving in a certain direction so they don't get hit by the rocks. But actually, that is a good thing because you can get them stuck and then use your amazing combo starter, which is insanely easy to land. Also, Black Hole Path is an instant iframe move that makes you move away super fast, just like Zeus Meadow. And anti-quake is generally really easy to land if you're close to your opponent. Anti-body, I mean, you can use it if you really want to deal more damage, but it's a risky move because you do receive more damage upon using it. Oh yeah, and also the Quadra C Quake is space controller just like Black Turret because people will get away from you. So if you're low HP, do this and get away and you'll be able to gain back your HP. Now for the cons of DarkXQuake, there's pretty much only one. It's the fact that all of the moves are close range except Black Turret, but you ain't dealing no damage with Black Turret. So yeah, if you want to deal any damage to your opponent, you absolutely need to get close to them and do Neo Kurozu. That hit from that distance, but that's the maximum distance it can't hit from. So yeah. Okay, now we have Okuchi. Okuchi is also recognized by many as being one of the best fruits in the entire game, but not by me. I think DarkXQuake is the best fruit. So let's start with the pros. The base is actually really good. Primal Rage is an instant combo starter. It's a good combo starter literally because it's unpredictable and you can use it like in a 0.5 second startup, you know what I mean? Also, all the other moves deal insane damage in combos, so getting your mode ready is actually really easy. Okay, now for more pros with the transformation. Now, the ultimate of this transformation is actually the easiest ultimate to land in the entire game, which makes it already super good. And then you can literally combo extend most of the time after this transformation. This time I couldn't for some reason. Also, all the other moves deal very good damage in combos, but you can't really land them without a combo starter. Your main combo starters are really gonna be your ultimate, your second skill, and the 3 skill. The others aren't really good to start combos. Okay, so now for the cons. Sadly, most of the moves in Okuchi are blockable. Actually, it's like all of the moves except the 3 skill, which block breaks. Like if I do it on him, I landed it because he got stunned, but if not, he would have probably walked out of it. It's super hard to land, so the only block breakable move you have is hard to land, sadly. Then your other combo starters are all blockable, so you need to catch your opponent off guard to be able to deal any damage, sadly. But it's still a really good fruit. Okay, now we have Dough, one of my favorite fruits in the game. It's no longer my second favorite because it got nerfs, like very bad nerfs, but still one of my favorite. Okay, so overall Dough is like an insanely OP fruit to do combos on people. So basically, grilled Dough, insanely easy to land, but you need to be close to it for it to be effective because then you can do anemone, Lotus Dough combo and land a real 600 damage combo on them. Easy like that. But to get close and do grilled Dough, you can use Chestnut to push your opponent to a sort of wall or get closer to them, and then you'll be closer and be able to land a combo. Also, Anemone can be used to start a combo, and then you can do grilled Dough right away like this, and then you can continue the combo. So overall, a really good fruit. Also, Buzzcut can be used to punish people if they fail a combo. Like if they're close to you and then they hesitate on a move, you do a 1-tap and then they're gonna be eating like a whole 220 damage. That's just insane in my opinion. Okay guys, it's really hard to find cons about Dough, but one thing I would say is that Dough Medal is kind of a waste move because you really can't land it outside of a combo. Same thing for Chestnut, but this move serves a different purpose. It's really good for zoning, but if you're outside of a combo, you can't land all the tick damages. It can only be used to control the area, which kind of leaves you with 4 moves, you know what I mean? But other than that, it's kind of hard to land a move on your opponent if they're in the air, but I can't really seem to find that many cons with though. Okay, now we have Ope. Ope is a really special fruit. For the pros of Ope. So first of all, landing a combo is really simple once you know how to use shambles the right way. I'm not a pro at it, but I've seen people use it really well. So yeah, once you land a combo, you deal insane damage. Like these 2 moves dealt 300 damage. That's crazy. I didn't even do no other moves. And the moves actually stun for a lot of time. When you do mess, you have their heart, so you can control them. Basically, it stops them from running away too far because you can literally stun them at any moment you want. And they get stunned for like 2.5 seconds each time, so that's just crazy. Now, the obvious con about Ope, it's really just one in my opinion. It's that you have to find a way to pressure your opponent for them to be obliged to be in your room. And that's quite complicated sometimes because you need to get them in a corner, and when they try to get out, you do shambles and try to land a combo on them. But if you're like in a big map like this, it's really hard to do. Okay, now for the next mythical fruit, Soul. Probably one of the most brain-dead mythical fruits there is. Now for the pros of Soul. So, your main pro is that when you're in the transformation, you have an unmissable Scorching Sickle combo starter, which allows you to deal insane damage. After you do Crimson Pillar, Enfill Grasp, and Mazer Cannon, and half of your opponent's health is gone, which is crazy. Also, you have an instant iframe move that gets you away far from your opponent and does decent damage. So that's a plus factor too. And Crimson Pillar is an instant move. Yes, it's blockable, but if you do it when your opponent doesn't expect it, then it's probably gonna hit like this. If you just turn around and do it, it's probably gonna hit. So yeah, the moves deal insane damage and the combos are really easy to land. Now, for its cons, when you've wasted all your moves and everything, the problem is your base form, because when you're in your base, the only good combo starter you have is Scorching Sickle, because all the other moves are blockable, literally. And Crimson Pillar is no longer instant in your base form because the developers added a startup in the last update. Like this, there's a little startup, you see that? But once you do land a combo, you can immediately transform after. You just need 16 souls to transform, and then you can cook up your opponent. Alright guys, that was all for the video. After seeing the pros and cons of each mythical fruit, you can kind of take a guess on which is better than which, if you can. But if you want to make it more simple, you can just join my Discord server and see my most recent tier list. So bye guys.